Big Vanderpump Rules news. Bravo announced, or word got out, that they are revamping the show. And I have to say, this is, first of all, the absolute right thing to do. I am so impressed with how production kept the show going over the last, I'm going to say, 4 years, when slowly but surely none of them were working at SUR. The entire point of the show morphed and changed as it went on. And it wound up that James Kennedy was the only one with any kind of footprint at SUR, because he was DJing there occasionally, and now he's gone on and he's got a residency in Vegas and he's having great success. And they're all having good success outside of SUR. Several have very, very organically moved on to the Valley, which makes very perfect sense. And then you have others who don't want to be in the same room, much less on the same show with each other. And that makes sense too. So what you were left with was really just a few pieces of what the original Vanderpump Rules was. So I think this is a very smart programming move. It is not often that you have, how many seasons did Vanderpump Rules go? 12, I think. It's what I keep saying about Roni. Y'all, in Roni's case, we had 13 seasons of a show that was so beloved and so great. And it went on and on. And sometimes for a show, it's the end of the road, or it's time to curve or swerve or pivot. And that's where we were with Roni. And that is what is happening with Vanderpump Rules. And I'm so impressed with the gang from Vanderpump Rules, the production team, and the folks on the show. Really, specifically the folks on the show, who always remained very true to themselves. Like it or hate it, or like them or hate them, they were always very much themselves, and that's what made that show so entertaining and surprising season after season. But to have that show go so long and be as good as it was for as long as it was, one could have argued that if the Scandival, as it was called, did not happen, that may have been, I don't know. That could have wound up being kind of the swan song. But also, if you look at the last episode of last season, it really did. Watch the last 10 minutes or 5 minutes. It felt like a absolute series finale. So congratulations